Man, y'all told me this was a 30. This is the problem with these app battles, man. This is the problem when you only listening to what's being put out on Twitter, man. We got to watch these battles for ourselves, man. We got to draw our own conclusions. And that's what we about to do today, man. Shout out Snake Eyes. Shout out Tay-Rock. This is the outside bar recap, man. It was a good battle. It was a really good battle. One thing I'll say, this is a battle that has been brewing for some time, dating back to the Dot Mob days. We seen the argument. They definitely have had their back and forth, but we here now. ROC has been on a tear with the amount of battles that he's taken, with the quality of content that he's putting out holistically, you know what I'm saying, outside of the Kid Slade. You know what I'm saying? That was a little wild, my boy. But then you got somebody like Snake Eyes, like win, lose, or draw, man. Snake Eyes come to fight, he come to battle. But this battle is also immediately after Tay-Rock battle Kid Slade, and this battle actually is after the Tay-Rock recycled round at Bags and Bodies. But then we also know that Snake Eyes didn't recycle around for Bags and Bodies. So it's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of subtitles, a lot of sub stories and subplots. But the battle overall, I thought that battle overall was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was aggressive, small room, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? Both sides was definitely rocking. I think it was a wee bit of gas in there. I do think it was some gas in there. But I think, you know what I'm saying, we even had a couple almost fights, a couple almost incidences, but everything kind of squared itself away. But when the dust settled, what you had was a damn good battle, man. A good showing from both Snake Eyes and Tay-Rock. So we're going to get right to it, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. This is the Tay-Rock Snake Eyes outside bar recap, man. So it's on Snake Eyes in the first. He said, lift one in your face, he gonna get to crying. 6 to the back in New York. Now he Quentin Grimes. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the sports reference. First round, what I did like about you, Snake, you was rapping really well in this first round. And I like the content in which you was rapping with. I like the fact that you addressed the Rock Lee incident. You knew it was the thing that everybody else wanted to hear about. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was one of the bigger storylines to finish up 2022. So addressing it right at the gate, I like that strategy. He said the false accusations and disrespect are way louder than the apology. I had close friends calling me, giving me death threats because Shorty wanted to move with clout. They don't think about the stain that's left on a man when the truth come out. So F every rock now. Shout out ASAP. I hate Rocky. I hate the rock that hit my eye and got me. I hate Tay-Rock. I hate Rock Lee. I like that little flow, that little cadence that you had in there. I like that. He said, I don't care if he was Kung Fu Panda. He couldn't kick it with Snake. I think I've definitely heard that a time or two. This one, a little cringeworthy, my boy. Maybe a tad bit too early in it. Come on, man. Let's leave the babies out of it. But since you did, Rock, I get you killed for 2 G's. R.I.P. Kobe daughter. Come on. Again, maybe a little bit too soon. But, it's battle rap. Here we are. He said, we the type that hit the booth after getting the cave shot up. Shoot rock and rap about it. Dame Dollar, I like that. That was fire. He said, in Harlem, we didn't dished out more crack than when Twerk was body slamming Norbs. Like that too. He said, you heard stories about Caution Mouth. You know Magic. Her tongue can play with both the balls. She Bo Jackson. Come on, hey, man. Hey, leave my homie alone, man. Leave my homie alone, man. He said, if I ever gotta come for one of your Tay, it's in my roots. Tay in my root. I definitely like that. The wordplay, you was, Snake Eyes, consistent all 3 rounds. Content-wise, you was consistent, boy. What else I got? I got a couple more. No, I got one more line. He said, I got one eye looking through the scope like Ellis and you mind Tay. Yeah, I like that. I thought it was a really good round from Snake Eyes, honestly. Wasn't getting a lot of the reaction except for my homie in the gold jacket, which I later in the battle ended up finding out that was Snake Eyes' little brother. Again, I understand Big Brother doing his thing. You battling Tay Rock, that's his GOAT. Might be your GOAT too. Definitely a lot of battle rap GOATs. I'm gonna say this: you gotta chill a little, boy, and I a little bit. You gotta chill a little bit, and I like the fact that Snake Eyes was like, I got this, I got this. But let's hear, you know what I'm saying, Tay Rock, what he had to say in the first round. He said, turn down that aggressive noise that you make. Don't make it hard for me to keep my poisonous snake. Poisonous snake. I like that. He said, I told my hitter to murk your mother if they don't see you. Make sure the family of this blind nigga don't see too. I will gun butt the dome that's on you. Hit his forehead, cross Chris chin. It's holy water. I like. That was clever. I definitely like that. And then the one that got him really going, he said, track the girls. He said, track the girl. You got pregnant down at the sonogram. This 9 will blam. Kill eyes born like Spider-Man. Definitely. If that don't work, then we beating you. Heat to you. Your whole diaphragm, we see it through. What's in my hands, opening up eyes like peekaboo. See, I never mind. You know what I'm saying? I see other recaps, man. You got to give them the whole line. That'll make more sense. You just can't say hands open up on eyes like peekaboo. You got to give them, you got to paint that picture, man. He said, you getting hospitalized. Whole house get shot a few times. Nosy neighbor watch as I caught eyes through the blinds. Fire. Lift the metal like Magneto. Holding up the leg. Guess what's next? Professor X is going through your head. I thought it was decent. I got a couple more bars from him in the first, to be honest with you. If I was you, I would look up to God and complain. Why my name Christopher and I only got one eye to my name? Fire. Definitely like that, because in Christopher, there's really only one eye to the name. It's a double. He said, get killed by your own kind. Pop the leg. Snake was struck by a python and 6 copperheads. Oh, that was clever. You see, my writing, your writing here, my writing is this. Again, he said, my synopsis, my guy in the gold jacket. You were doing a lot in the first. Shout out, Snake Eyes' little brother. But I think for me, even though I got a lot of Tay Rock bars, I felt a lot of his material in the first might have been a wee bit gassed, and it did take him a little bit to heat up. Where I thought I thought Snake Eyes was just rapping through. With Rock, it was like he was saying stuff, and it was like ad libs. It was like, you know what I'm saying? He was nose to nose, which is battle rap. You need that, but I think he lost out a little bit of the momentum in the first because he wasn't allowing himself to get through, you know what I'm saying, a string of bars. But so I got Snake Eyes edging the first. Second round. My Snake Eyes. He said, how you was skinny enough to wear her jeans, but she the one that wears the pants of the household? I thought that was cool. You always screaming free to wave, not like you saying something wrong. Why the F you be on Twitter, be doing dumb shit like tagging a nigga moms? Did think you was wild for tagging his moms. I ain't gonna lie. When I found out Tay Rock tagged Sue Surf mom and the whole Nunu fallout, it was a little, but maybe mama Surf, so maybe, you know what I'm saying, you just want to alert her with what's going on. He said, Rock, you not neglected. You do some sucker shit that when you do real shit, it's not respected. I ain't a beholder. I ain't mad at that. He said, he gave you the drop on a nigga to go drop on a nigga. Off it to be backfired because Nunu told the culture to go rock with the nigga. No, I didn't think he got bodied. That's what I'm saying. Y'all chanted 3-0 in the building. I didn't chant 3-0 in the building. I didn't have a 3-0. You showed up late to the spot. If you would have known, I already gave Snake Eyes the first. I did that. So no, I don't have it 3-0, Tony. Respectfully. That's all I'm saying. But then you get into this whole little, you know what I'm saying? He addresses Noodle. This is what I will say. Snake Eyes, your content in the second was fire, but you weren't really directing your material towards ROC. You addressed a lot that was going around ROC, but not a lot of material towards ROC. But the material you have for Nunu though, you got Nunu to act out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got her out. You got her uncomfortable a little bit. I will say that. You said, "Hey Nunu, if you messing with Surf, I thought by law ROC is your nigga. You do the opposite with him. Take a picture with Slave when his nigga supposed to ratted on, when Surfing the pen right now for being ratted on." Hey yo. And then I ain't gonna lie, after that, you kind of like drifted. Now you got Nunu out her body. I will say that. You got Nunu out her body. You got her to react, you know what I'm saying, disrupt. You had to bring, you know what I'm saying, bring all the bars back, bring the whole scheme back. But even after that, I think I had like one more line for you in a second. I thought your second was a little bit short. You said, as soon as you get cut off, chest, Brittany Griner, fire. But, you know, that dude had to go. And them second round rocks be scary. Them second round rocks be scary. Now, again, I had Snake Eyes with the edge in the first. This second round from ROC, even Snake Eyes admitted it himself in the battle. He didn't get this one. He said, Winter Soldier, armed and dangerous. Switch on the Glock. Made it an automatic. I complicated it. Glitch on the Glock. I Call of Duty modulated it. He said, y'all snitch lovers ain't like my angle. Said I was wrong for taking it. Mad at me for exposing a statement. He was wrong for making it. Aha, my boy. Aha. Braxton Hartnebrig. What else we got? He said, y'all thought my boy was a whole prophet. I stuck a knife in the plug and blew that whole socket. Fire, like that. He said, I'll make you empty your whole wallet. Give a penny for your thoughts. That's Hardaway. Start with the phone posit. Fire. What? Yeah, no, he was wild. Yeah, this second round, he was going crazy in a second. We ain't gonna do that. He said, you trying to fight, expect the gadget to come out the coat pocket? You trying to fight, expect the Inspector Gadget to come out the coat pocket? I'll hop out the back of this van like kidnappers. Big ladders, manufactured for eyes, lens crafters. Hey, he get into that little, man, hey, man, ROC was floating. I don't care, bro. He said, you must have forgotten the wrong memo. Kick your door, muzzle the sound with a soft pillow. On life support, his lifespan is a short window. They got to pull the plug for eyes out the socket. He fought Kimbo. Do y'all remember the YouTube video Kimbo Slice hit that man so hard his whole eye was hanging out the socket? What? Hey, man. Hey, man. I'm with you, ROC. I'm with you, ROC. My dots green flash in the face like high beams. Shoot it up to clear the clip and eyes drop Visine. What? Hey, man. Y'all, what? He ain't get a 3-0, but he got this second clear. I ain't even done yet. He said, I came to test my tool. It's working on you in person. Stomp them out. Step on eyes like Uma Thurman. Truly hurt him. Let niggas amp you. Shit will blam you. Squeezing on top of Snake like I'm getting a venom sample. Yeah, he did a lot in that second round. I got it 1-1. I got it edged to Snake Eyes in the first. I got it clear to ROC in the second. Make sure y'all thumbing up the video, man. Ain't nobody giving y'all a bar recap like this respectfully. Respectfully. It's on Snake in the third. This is what I want to say. If Snake let off a little bit of the gas in the second, which I thought he did, he definitely accelerated and floored it all the way home, man. He was floating in the third. This was a damn good battle, man. This is a type of performance you want to have against TAY if you Snake Eyes. Because you want to show, you know what I'm saying, that you can meet him there. You know what I'm saying? You want to show him that you can maximize your potential, maximize the shot when you did it, and you did that. But it's on you, Snake, in the third. He said, shots fly. ROC gonna need an ambulance because his body will get up, get one big shell. Planners, man. Thought it was cool. He says, my rise prominent. My whole hood filled with some Avalanche advanced text on some Wakanda shit. Big Bird got an ostrich grip. This new gun I got for the GOAT, you gonna hear buy from it. I'm gonna bring that back. He said, my rise prominent, my whole hood filled with some advanced text on some Wakanda shit. First of all, y'all didn't even hear that. I know y'all didn't. That was so fire. My rise prominent, my whole hood filled with some advanced text on some Wakanda shit. Big Bird got an ostrich drip. This new gun for the GOAT, you gonna hear buy from it. Not bow, but buy, B-A, like a goat, man. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it get like that here. He said, we both was repping the Big Dot Patty Mayonnaise shirt. I like that. Now they calling me Sean Marion. It's my weird shot on how it's weird how I'm shooting rock. You know, that Sean Marion definitely had one of the weirdest shots in NBA history. That was nice though. Consistent. He said, you take caution out for 5-star dinners with me, she'll get 5 guys. I'm a cold nigga. Take her to the crib just to nut on her fries like Glorilla. That is so disgusting. That is so... Pause. Yeah. You were still floating. You got a lot of lines in this third, man. I think people were sleeping on this third round from Snake Eyes. It's like that. It definitely is. He said, this shit will knock your kids out when I hold the rocket. Your tots can get smashed like Napoleon pockets. That's fire. This shit will knock your kids out when I'm holding the rocket. Your tots can get smashed like Napoleon pockets. Yeah. Take your life with an ox, lay TAY on the operating table. Doctors looking like King Arthur pulling a knife out of rock. I like that too. Trying to show up for bad news, ended up dropping his gun. That's how I know you don't want these issues. You ain't here talking about stumbles when you the type that be stumbling with your pistol. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad money. You can't hop out the car to, you know what I'm saying, stick fall on the ground. It definitely ain't what you want to see. You gonna talk about this news fight. I know you that type chat. Remember you ran when we beat your mans? You ain't fight back. My resume say I got jumped and fall flat. Backed out and told bad news. I'm with all that. The whole world saw that. You can talk about any fight I lost. At least I fought back. See, I knew, and this is what I always been telling y'all about Snake Eyes. Y'all clown them for fighting, but how many almost fights do we have in battle rap? Pushing, shoving, a little, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of a melee. Used to have those. No, you really didn't see Snake get down and scrap. Now, you know what I'm saying, outmanned in one fight, caught a fade in another. You didn't see him get down and fight. Like, I be trying to tell y'all, the law averages say the next one, he might clip y'all. I will say that. He said, y'all think Rock could rock me? Stop, G. You ain't never had to hustle up quarters to buy chopped cheese. I can't wait to get to New York in 2 weeks to get this chopped cheese. What is the deal with chopped cheese? Why is that such a talked about thing? Bro, you said people don't like Snake, so no matter what he says, people still have him losing. I mean, the thing is, I felt like he was in a lot of great battles last year. Like a lot of great battles. He had a lot of great battles last year. And he had some wins, the none. He had some wins, Cortez. But then he also had some losses, the Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Like he had some L's on his resume too. He had some L's on his resume as well. So it was kind of like, I like the way he finished the year off with this though. I don't like the way he started with Anderson Barrows in 2023, but I like the way he ended 2022 for sure. I think I got a couple more lines. I got one more. He said, you ain't never hustle in Harlem. You know, Shake the Fiends, send a pack to Jamaica, but it was only sent to Jamaica Queens. Yeah, I definitely like that. This is why, again, I think this third round is a lot closer than y'all said it. Well, clearly, because y'all hearing 3-0 chance. The 3-0 chance be wild on the playback when it don't be that, bro. Them 3-0 chance be looking crazy on the playback. Just saying. It's on Rock in the third. When I came to Atlanta, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was on Fox 45 because Eyewitness News whipping your ass. Because Eyewitness, I News. I'm going to talk about bad news on here. You let Stumble. He said, I'm not going to talk about bad news on here. You let Stumbles beat your ass. Take your belt and beat you in a battle. You've been having bad news all year. This is what I'm talking about. He said Snake third was fire, but in my opinion, it wasn't close to Rock's third. We get in there, my boy. He said in Houston, Stumbles used your face to play patty cake. Did you stone cold? You in Texas, had you in Texas, rattled Snake. Let me run that back. He said in Houston, Stumbles used your face to play patty cake. Did you stone cold? Had you in Texas, rattled Snake. The way Holla handled you, I was actually surprised. If I was Hitman, I would have beat your face and wouldn't make it up. My brand ain't taking lashes over eyes. Hey, that's fire. I like the makeup scheme. My lashes, my my brand ain't taking lashes over eyes. The writing in this, the writing is what was showed levels in the third. Rock was floating, man. And you getting into these pockets, man. This cripple a crossface, and that will be Benoit you. You were done, Chris. Yeah, that's the second cripple or crossface I didn't heard too. Running the crib, get hit with all kind of appliances, extended clip, clear and cool, knock out your sinuses, 2 through 3s, hit your pupils, snake eyes in the irises, like little girl in fresh, shot in the esophagus. Another dead kid stretch, 1 foot out is Iverson's. I got confidence, you not surviving this. It's obvious. Strap squeezing on his head, it's Oculus. See, that whole run, to me, that's what edged this third round. I ain't gonna I got Rock edging the third. I can't lie to you. When he got into that whole run right there, and then he still had more. But I'll say this, what I didn't like the fact that Rock brought so much material back in the third. I mean, I get it. Again, this is what the difference was between the first and the third, though. Because in the third, he's getting that crowd participation that he normally likes. In the first, he was just trying to be disrespectful to Snake. He was just trying to get his point across in the first. You said, Temp, you was sounding like Rock. Man, I'm trying that, bro. I be trying to give y'all that feel since if y'all don't have the app, or if you do got the app, maybe you know what I'm saying, you would send somebody over here to watch my recaps. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's the whole point. At least that's what I try to do. I'm about to run that shit back just like Rock though. He said, running your clip. Oh, let me get the water. Running your crib, get hit with all kind of appliances, extended clip, clear and cool, knock out your sinuses, 2 2 3s, hit my pupil, snake in the irises, like the little girl in fresh, shot in the esophagus, another dead kid stretch, 1 foot out is Iverson's. I got confidence, you not surviving this. It's obvious. Strap squeezing on his head, it's Oculus. Big shell, look like they came out some ostriches. I got a casket for this pussy cat. Lioness. I got a casket for this pussy cat. Lioness. Yeah, that was fire. Soon as he played the instrument under the chin, violence. As soon as he played the instrument under the chin, violence. Violinist. That's fire. I promise this. Drop him, stand over him, fire this. Eagle over Snake. He in the wrong environment. He was doing a lot in this third round. Cement block. You get tired of this, then bury the murder weapon so I don't get tied to this. Our Hawkeyes hit Duke in his temple. Sound like some colleges. I hope you brought your tool here. You shoot me and Christmas, his family won't have a happy new year. No, yeah. So respectfully, all that being said, I thought the battle was fire. But I did edge Snake in the first. I got Rock clear in the second, and I got Rock edging the third. I got ROC edging the third. So I got ROC 2-1. Again, it's one of them battles for Snake Eyes that he did really, really well. He just didn't win. He did very well. He just didn't win. I think, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't know what I knew about Snake Eyes recycling in the bad news battle, and then you kind of use the very same angle on ROC in the first round, like, my boy, you knew that was going to be nasty work when that came out. You had to know. You had to know when they caught you for the recycling. The first thing I would have thought about, oh shit, that ROC battle first round. But overall, man, I thought it was a damn good battle. I definitely want to see Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? He had the Anderson Burrow, so I did hear he got that battle. Waiting to see that battle drop. ROC, I know what he had, a Tink the Demon. It looked like Kings versus Queens is coming up next month, and then I heard little birdie told me ROC might be ready to battle Hustle. That's what the word on the street is with that one. So we'll see, man. What if we got two ROCs on Kings versus Queens? What if we got Snake Eyes versus Rock Lee and Tay Rock versus Hustle? I might be here for it. You know what I'm saying? I said I wouldn't. If I had to go back to Atlanta one more time in the next couple of months, bro, I'm gonna have to call it like my third home at this point in time. I will be at Redemption. So if you in the building, man, definitely tap in with me. But then I'll also be at Chrome 23 the following week after that. So if you're in the building in New York, tap in with me. Either way it go, just tap in with your boy. That's all I'm saying. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. It was a movie, Snake Eyes, Tay Rock, outside. Y'all know what it is, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto, man. We just getting started. Or we already been here.